Listen, kids, don't be like me. Wear proper PPE. You should have some goggles on, glasses, whatever you want to call it. I forgot mine, and I'm too lazy to go get it. Hey guys, I'm Elliot. This is Everything Elliot, and today, well, first off, I'd like to apologize. It is quite windy outside today. The audio might not be fantastic in this, but I'm going to do my best through editing. We are back in the food plot, and as you can see, I've got some major tree damage, and it's been raining for like, I don't know, 6 days straight. Yesterday we had 65-mile-an-hour winds that caused a lot of trees to come down, and I'll show you the reason we're back here. There is my hunting blind. Yeah, it's not supposed to look like that, but it does, so that's cool. Had a big ash tree fall down on it, which, I mean, I don't know, this thing could have fell anywhere, but it decided to fall and hit the hunting blind. Now, the hunting blind looks somewhat salvageable. There is one broken window, but it looks like it's only the inside pane. So my plan today is to clean this thing up. The stand is demolished. We'll have to rebuild that, as you can tell. Yeah, huge ash just broke off about 10-15 feet up in the air, fell down, and gave her the old wallop. Well, first things first, I got to get this stand out of the way, and then what I'm gonna have to do is, I don't know, just sneak under it with the forks. I've got the Kubota back here, so we'll sneak under it with the forks and try to just tip it up. But to do that, this tree's gonna have to get moved. So we're gonna have to sneak in here somehow. So in setting up the tripod, I have discovered that the tree is actually on top of the base. So I'm actually gonna have to get the saw out first and section this tree up a little bit so we can get that base out. So we'll get the saw out first, get to cutting some of this tree up, and then we'll get the base out. Listen, kids, don't be like me. Wear proper PPE. You should have some goggles on, glasses, whatever you want to call it. I forgot mine, and I'm too lazy to go get it. This thing's got some spring to it. Let's get it cut up. Now I'm at the point where it's resting on the base, and I got to get past that, which means it's going to drop into the dirt. So what I might actually do is I'm going to take one of these smaller logs, wedge it underneath there, creating like a fulcrum point that it won't tip over. We're going to try physics. Okay, now that I got that little log under there, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't roll. tree cleared out of the way. So now we can get this stand out of here. Although, first order of business is probably should get these logs out of the mud so I can save them for firewood. Whoa! Just throw them in a pile over there. This one's got a convenient handle on it. Man, I wish I were 21 again. This gets harder every year. Ugh. All right, let's get this mess out of here. Everything is cleaned up. It's time to flip this thing back over. Now, I was actually hunting in this thing yesterday when there were 65-mile-an-hour winds, and I watched one of the other trees go down and said, I don't want to be in here if a tree comes down on it, and I'm glad that I left. Because this would have been a wild ride. Back on its legs, or on its base I should say. Well, we're going to get this thing pulled and spun and set back in where it belongs. It'll just be a ground blind for late muzzle loader and late bow season. I've got these two slots here, and I'm thinking I could just slide my forks right in there, and if things didn't get too banged up, we should be able to pick it up right there by those fork slots. she lives to die another day, I guess. This is going to be good enough to finish off late season. But before this video is over, I got to show you guys what I deal with to get in and out of here and how we're going to start righting the wrongs. This is the easiest trail for me to get through with my tractor, and it is an absolute mess. It's been raining for like a week and a half straight, and there's just so much water on my property to begin with. This has made quite the mess. I know I have my forks on here now, but I actually have my bucket just sitting outside of that trail on the other side. So we're gonna go out, grab the bucket, drive in, and try to back drag this to flatten it all out before winter so it freezes. I'm gonna try not to come in here with the tractor, this way at least. So I'm gonna go get the roof sorted, and then we'll be back to finish this mess. Those ruts are probably 1.5 feet deep, and I'm dragging the undercarriage on the tractor. So let's go get the tractor and just full send it straight through here. Does that give you a better representation of what happens in there? I mean, it is just a mess. All right, let's get the bucket on, see if we can't back drag some of that filth. All right, let's get you at a better angle. Full disclosure, I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. thing it did accomplish is that at least it made the middle of the rut a little lower, so I'm not dragging undercarriage on it anymore. Well guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I wish I didn't have to film this video. I wish it just didn't happen, but here we are. It's done. I got to make a new base for that thing. If you learned anything on this video, I don't know, leave a comment below. I don't know what there was to learn, but I guess if you learn one thing, it's that you can full send a tractor through ruts that you probably should be using an ATV in. At least that's how it is with my Kubota L4701. Love the thing. I've gotten it stuck a bunch because I overuse it. But yeah guys, check out some of my other videos. Leave a comment below, like this video, really helped me out. And I'll catch you on the next one.